Hey, welcome to From My Mat to Yours podcast, hosted by yours truly, Kenya Marsh, your certified yoga instructor and new yoga bestie. Last couple of episodes, we've been riding a self-care routine train, and this train is not ready to stop yet. I still have some more tips in store regarding self-care, and today's topic is going to be about 3 awesome self-care routines you can fall back on, especially when you need it the most. So are you ready to get started? Great. So, I hope all is well and everything's been going great for you this week. I hope you applied what we talked about last episode. And today, I want to get into what you might need to do to help you out if you can't maintain a self-care routine and you get stuck. So this is all about creating a fallback plan, like your plan B. Beneficial habits like self-care often go by the wayside, especially during stressful times. How many times you start your morning off, coming out the bed, showered, did your normal grooming routine, and you feel great, and then you get a call and it just throws you off. Now you're off tilter, and everything in your entire day, what you wrote down, is now out of whack. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me quite often, and I'm pretty sure it happens to you more often than enough. So I definitely understand how it can be difficult to focus on anything but the bare minimum, especially when life gets hard and you have these challenges that just seem like, why me, is now on your plate. But the fact is, though that these are the days when you need to, when you are struggling the most, these are the exact times you need to take care of yourself the most. You still have to make yourself a priority, because in order for you to help and maximize the energy you need to deal with these unforeseen circumstances, you have to be strong, mentally, physically. And to ensure that, you need that backup plan. So, one way to have a self-care backup plan is to create a toolkit. And this is something that you can go to when you're in these tough situations that life has in store for us. So having like a list of self-care routines can make it easier for you to implement them when you need it the most. There are some other tricks you can employ to get through these tough times. So keep on listening, and I'll share my 3 awesome tips with you. The first tip I would suggest is to make a list. And when I say make a list, I want you to make this the first point. You start with your self-care backup plan. So your list is your actual plan. This plan consists of at least 5 activities you can easily fit in your life during the most stressful periods. Having such a reminder on hand will let you gain the benefits of caring for yourself without having to think about it too much, or not even think at all. Because sometimes that's not going to be at the top of your mind when you're in a stressful time. This list can include simple reminders as small tasks like going to bed early so you get enough sleep, or make sure you eat enough nourishing food to keep your energy up, or reminders like, did you put that snack in, or don't eat that candy bar, or don't touch that cake from the potluck. Because how many times you've gone to the office, you're stressed out, it's deadline time, and someone or a few of your coworkers brought in some cupcakes and sweets, and you get knowing that you already set your plan, you want to cut that out of your diet, but you're stressed, so you're going to go right to it. Having a sticky note on your desktop computer monitor, on your desk, attached or thumbnail to your office, set those reminders. Don't go for that cupcake. Don't go for that juice. Make sure you have enough water. Things like that. That will make sure that even though you're stressed at work, or likewise if you're stressed at home, you are still not sacrificing by overindulging in something that you know you shouldn't have. You're just eating it because you're stressed and you're letting your emotions get the best of you. So little reminders, slip it in your purse, make it pop up on your phone. You can even make it a screensaver. But having it on your computer monitor like you have, make sure you call this person back. Make sure you stay on track. Little things like that. Doing these little steps from your little plan of these list of 5 little things that you can remind yourself will help you when you might forget, because you got so much other things going on and you're pulled in so many directions. Having that sticky right there, you'll be able to see it, and then automatically you get right back into your groove. So just remember that during times of trouble, the very basic foundations of self-care can be the most important. So have some trail mix in your drawer, so you know when you get that sweet craze, especially if it's that time of the month, you got some nice golden raisins with some trail mix so you get your protein and you satisfy that sweet crave. Freeze some strawberry, take that with you, throw it in your lunch bag, so if you have that sweet kick, you can suck on those strawberries. Little things like that will ensure that you satisfy that immediate craving and you are staying on your track for your fitness goals. Whatever other goals you have, set a reminder to keep you on track. It's kind of like, when you have in those movies a good angel and a bad angel just appears. Your reminders are your good angels. Your emotional responses to the sugary foods and all, that's your bad angel. So keep those sticky notes to remind you, hey, I see you, don't touch that. And that is a great way to stick when you might miss a basic self-care opportunity. Let's move on to number 2. Make a care package. How many times you've seen now throughout social media like a box of You'll Be Surprised, or these other subscription boxes that you can get where it just comes right to you just in the mail and you get excited because you got a package. Well, why don't you keep that excitement going by having little care packages? It could be in cute little gift boxes you can get from Target or Walmart or Amazon, and put in some of your favorite go-to things, right? So another way to boost your chances of keeping self-care at the focus during these hard times is to prepare this package ahead of time. Inside this package, you can include your favorite little indulgences, like a new book or a good book that you enjoyed reading that you could read again. Your favorite scented herbal teas. I love mango green tea. A facial mask. Sometimes you just need to relax and give yourself a little facial. It's something short and don't cost as much, and you can get it done when you take a nap, shower, because you're pressed for time. But you're getting your self-care in at the same time. Multitask. Or a pair of new fuzzy slippers to make you feel sexy or comfy. Or your favorite CD. Or just remind yourself of, create a little list of new songs you've been hearing a lot on the radio or so, and create yourself a new playlist. So the idea with this care package is pretty much to include anything that can bring you joy. The package could be small or as big as you like. But this is something as a reminder when your day goes by. If you pull it out from your nightstand, instantly you can change your gratification. You can put a smile on yourself because now you have some good memories that's going to be created, or good memories that's going to remind you of something. So you want to keep yourself elevated and keep your thoughts elevated. And if you really think about it, being able to reach for this package when you're stressed out can mean the world to you and make a whole difference to your outlook on how your day was going. And moving on to number 3, which is my last one for you today, is to involve your crew. A lot of times, you feel like you're in this by yourself, and it doesn't have to be. So when things look dreary, you may require a bit of help to get back on track. That's why it's a good idea to reach out to trusted friends and family and now enlist their help. You remember, if you recall a few episodes back, that talk about building an accountability partner. In this case, you can also build an accountability team. Set this up ahead of time, when times are good. So as a reminder, and it could go both ways. If they need you, you're right there. If you need them, they're right there. But create a little mini list of top 3 people you can talk to. And talk to those closest confidants you have and let them know you would like them to always encourage you to stick to your self-care routine. And make sure you return the favor. Encourage them to stick to their self-care routine. So if you have friends right now that need to hear this, share this podcast with them. Tell them to download this, because this is something you both or all should listen to, and create a plan so y'all can all stay on the same page and grow together. You don't have to do this alone. Share with them the benefits it's provided you if you've done this ahead of time and they're on the fence. And then tell them you appreciate if they can just help you if they see that you're not caring for yourself as well as you should be. So if you slip, or if they catch you slipping, tell them to give you a little reminder. A little fictional kick in the butt. If you don't get back in there and do what you're supposed to do, that's what you need sometimes. We all need it. And it's good to have that. And especially if it could be someone really close to you that see and know when you're on your top of your game and know when you're falling down to help pick you up. And sometimes those who know us best can see things that we don't even see. From the inside, we feel one way. From the outside, we think, yeah, I'm good. But they can see right through all of that. And it's good to have that. If you do not have that right now, it is not too late. There are some support groups out there. I have one on Facebook called Elevated Yogis. You're more than welcome to look it up on Facebook and ask to join in, and I'll add you to it and help you along if you need that extra push, if you don't have an immediate circle that you can rely on. Because some of us don't have those close friends that tell us the truth when we need to hear it the most. You don't need a bunch of yes people around you. You need real people around you. Keep that in mind. And when your crew knows to look out for you in this regard, they can reinforce your self-care needs during times of stress, right? So there will be your second to your sticky notes. If your sticky notes fail, they're right there to tell you, hey, did you look at your sticky note? Did you follow what you wrote? Things along those lines. So taking steps to plan now, can make maintaining your self-care routine easier in the future. So just always remember, it's during the hardest times that you need extra nurturing for yourself the most. Because again, if you don't help yourself, who else is going to do it? It's only one you, and you only got one shot at this. So you got to make it count. Each day we get that fresh start. Why not start today? And that concludes today's podcast. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to download this and share this with someone you feel that also needs to hear this, because the more people that care for themselves and help others, the more we can all grow and elevate together. I hope you have a great weekend, and just stay tuned for next week's episode. It will still be on that self-care train ride, so stay tuned for what that topic will cover. I will leave you on that note. Drink plenty of water and have a great day.